I'm really happy. I have had quite a challenging year in the build up to this, between some health issues and COVID as well, and like shielding and being vulnerable from the pandemic. I had 14 months out of the swimming pool and third of the sport. And then, yeah, so I'm really happy. My goal was to make the start line. I did that. And then I finished pretty well as well. So as much as I would have loved the medal, there's next time for that. Like, I ticked off all my goals and I was pretty proud of, how getting around today went. Yeah, so after the test event in 2019, I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease. And then in early 2020, I had a big flare and ended up having to have some major surgery to have a chunk of my bowel removed. And I was left with a short bowel as well at the end. So essentially, like, nutrition and hydration has been really hard for sport. And just managing that. And then I developed some insulin issues as well to do with medication. So managing my blood sugar. So it's just been a massive challenge to overcome all those things and have a stoma as well. So learning, like, I have to manage with a stoma bag. So, and then, come back. So I had like 6 months off from the surgeries to training, and then got back into training kind of December, January, this year, coming into this year, and then didn't swim until May, until I was double jabbed as well. So, and then, because I only trained indoors as well because of shielding. So it's been a bit of a mission, but got back into reasonable shape. It's just potential. It just shows the potential for the next one now, if that's like 6 months worth of training to get back to. So I don't absorb fluid as well as anyone else. So because I only have a short bit of gut left, it just goes through really quickly. So I have to drink different things. I have to drink really high sodium drinks all the time, day to day. So then you add in the sports side and sweating, and compensating for that's quite hard. I also don't absorb food as much as, so there's a lot of things I can't eat because I've got an ileostomy. Some things can cause it to get blocked and stuff. So you have to have like a pretty plain diet. And then the stuff just moves really, really quickly through. So you have to eat quite a volume of stuff to get enough calories. So I don't absorb all the calories I eat. So I only roughly absorb a third of what I eat. So to then compensate for burning all of that in racing and training is a bit of a mission. And then on top of that, I have to manage my sugar levels as well. So my blood sugar drops quite quickly and spikes quite high. So I have to eat different things at different times. I have to wake up in the night to eat and drink just because I don't have enough reserves to sustain it through the night. So every night I wake up twice. And then, just managing the fact that like hydration is really, really difficult when everything just moves through really quickly. You then have to just put more in, but ultimately there's only so much you can eat or drink in a day. So it's just a challenge, but it's been finding all the right things. Like initially it was just felt impossible, but we've learned a lot about what I can and can't have and what works and what doesn't and what stabilizes things. With my nutritionist, the team nutritionist has been amazing, the team doctor. So it's been really cool. Like since we like I said, Miyazaki was challenging. It was always going to be challenging. I struggled with my spinal injury with flying from a spasticity perspective. So the long haul was always going to take a few days for me to get over the kind of knock-on effect. But like since we've been in Tokyo, it's been amazing. Like just to see the game start and the opening ceremony and stuff, just to then be part of it. And it just has a different atmosphere to every other race. And that's not necessarily more pressure. Some people would perceive it as that. I just perceive it as like it's a bit more of an honor to represent a wider Paralympics GB team than just represent Great Britain in your sport, which is what we're used to. So I've enjoyed like feeling part of that team and feeling like getting to wear the kit and just getting to be at the pinnacle of the sport, but seeing everyone else win medals as well. Like we've been sat in our team room where we're staying, watching like cycling, watching all the medals, like cycling, and just catching up on like swimming and all of that kind of thing. And like me yesterday in the like dressage, just to feel part of a team has been the best thing for me. Like, just to feel part of that wider team.